So I decided that in order to learn more about veterans, I would need to go to the Legion. It's a place that apparently helps the veterans out. But before I went there, on the way, I stopped at the Veteran Memorial in North St. Paul. At the Veteran Memorial, I saw a lot of pedestals that talked about the past wars, including the Vietnam War, World War II, and even the Iraq War. I also saw a lot of pedestals that were made in memory of soldiers that died during these wars. I even saw some pedestals that were made in the memory of the people that created the monuments. Inside the Legion, I saw a lot of interesting things, like this monument here that was made in memory of veterans. I even saw this, which was made in memory of the veterans that lived in North St. Paul. And now, an interview with an old veteran from World War II. So, what wars did you serve in?
I served in World War II.
You served for how long?
2 years.
What was the hardest part of your service, in your opinion?
The hardest part? Well, the first hardest part was leaving home. I had never been out of the state of Minnesota, except to go to Hudson, Wisconsin or something like that. So when I left home, that was a completely different mindset altogether. Hopping on a train and going down to Texas was really kind of life-changing.
Was it hard coming back and adjusting?
No, it wasn't. No, I had a job waiting for me, and I probably stayed home for about 2 or 3 weeks, and I went back to work again, just like I never left.
But not every veteran is so lucky to have such a smooth transition coming home. According to RAND, at least 20% of Iraq and Afghanistan veterans have PTSD and/or depression. And about 50% of those soldiers with PTSD and depression, only 50% of them seek treatment. And out of the half that do seek treatment, only half of them get minimally adequate treatment. And now, back to the interview. What was your position in the service?
I was a tail gunner in a B-24 bomber, 4-engine bomber.
Did you have any friends in the service?
We were just like family, my crew, our 10 people that flew together. They were lifelong friends. If they were still alive yet, I'm the only survivor off of my 10-man crew airplane. Until they passed away, we met every year at least and got together, or else we wrote back and forth to one another through all those years, which was very nice.
After we got done talking about his service and what he did in the military, I decided to start asking him about his involvement with the Legion. So, what has been your main involvement in the Legion?
I've been in the Legion for, I think, 35 years, 36. We go around and we collected recreation materials for the veterans, clothes, shoes, bicycles, television sets, whatever they could use to have recreation instead of sitting in their hospital room and at home monkeying around doing nothing. So that was my goal in life, to keep the other guys going.
How did you start working here at the Legion?
I just come in one day and I signed up and paid a membership dues, and I talked to some people and they thought it was a good idea, so I thought it was a good idea too, to be with some of our people that had been in the service previously as I did.
So, do you enjoy it, helping?
Oh yes, I enjoy helping the people. That's a good goal, that's a good thing to do.
How can people that aren't already involved with the Legion, what are the ways that they can help out?
Oh, the ways they can help out is volunteer for any little given thing. I don't care if it's Meals on Wheels or going to the nursing homes and pushing patients around to their appointments, or just taking somebody out shopping just to get them out of the house, give somebody to talk to.
After the interview, as I was getting ready to leave, he stopped me to show me a video about what he did in the military. I learned a lot about what he did in World War II, and it was very interesting. If you would like to learn more about the Legion, or even offer to volunteer, here's their North St. Paul location and phone number.